You're full of potential. I'm sure you've heard these words spoken over you before. Perhaps it was from a parent, a teacher, or a coach. As early as I could remember, my school report cards would always contain a short note. Chris is full of potential. If I'm honest, it was a kind way for my teachers to inform my parents that I was underperforming. When we consider this statement on our potential, we can conclude that it's one of the most encouraging things to hear. Yet it's also one of the most discouraging things to hear, depending on when and how you hear it. On one hand, it's a statement packed with promise, pointing to all you can be and have not yet become, all you can do and have not yet done. On the other hand, it's an indication that there's room for growth and improvement, that you're underperforming, not at the level you should be, just like my childhood report cards. Perhaps later in life, we hit a point where we stop and we begin to wonder why we're here and not there. And by there, I mean the expectations we had for ourselves. Life hasn't turned out the way we thought it would, and we often feel like we're once again reviewing a report card informing us that we're underperforming, or worse, failing. It can even feel like others have moved forward with their life, while yours remains at a standstill. And it's in these moments when we must accept that it's not enough to be full of potential unless it's being realized. Let's face it, one of the greatest tragedies in life is unfulfilled potential, or that could have been, but never was. Sobering, isn't it? In order to bridge the potential gap, we must first realize that everywhere we look, life is lived on levels. When I consider the concept of levels, I think of progression, like in physical growth, as we progress from childhood to adolescence to adulthood. We see levels in our education system as we progress from elementary to middle school to high school to college. The athletic system is played on levels, ranging from local to state to national. There are levels in leadership, government, and even video games. Homes and buildings are built on levels, and that's just the short list. Levels are everywhere you look. Realizing our potential is a process of becoming, which is accomplished on levels. The benefit of progressing on levels is that we can grow incrementally in phases and stages, allowing our growth to occur both organically and intentionally rather than all at once. So, before we move on, let's first establish what I mean by level up. The best analogy I can think of is like that of leveling up in a video game. I don't consider myself a gamer, but I did play my fair share of video games as a child. A big cowabunga to all my Ninja Turtles arcade fans. The goal of every level isn't just to win it, but to gain as much as you can from it. Within every level, there is always something to obtain or learn that you will need at a later time. Whether it's a hidden Easter egg, a special weapon, or golden coins, all these items have a unique value and are often needed to help you both advance to the next level and function effectively within it. There are also items that can help accelerate your progress, causing you to move forward in leaps and bounds. So, to level up means both to be equipped for the next level and to also advance to it. Right now, you may not be where you want to be, but let me assure you, you're further along than you realize, and you're doing better than you think you are. An upward path. The path of life leads upward for the wise. They leave the grave behind. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 24. Our life is designed to have an upward trajectory. Every time you find yourself leveling up in life, you'll find yourself becoming more alive and energized, leaving the grave behind. That's because your potential was never meant to remain buried within you. I've often heard it said that if you're not progressing, you're regressing. And with every advancement to a new level, a new version of yourself will emerge. Therefore, if we're wise, we'll follow God's paths which lead upward. Paths that are uniquely designed to help us grow stronger and stronger with every step forward. Psalm chapter 84, verse 7. With this newfound strength, we too will discover the Lord God is my strength, and he will make my feet like hinds' feet, and he will make me to walk upon my high places.